I'm just going to launch right into today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Delenn, and we are on Whatever Wednesday, and today is another day of Riven. So, let us get a move on. Oops, I can just clear the chat for everybody. There we go. All right. So, let's get to it. Where we left off, we have ourselves, we were in the last, well, so we started with a journal. Is not what we needed at the moment, but then we found Catherine, so we got Catherine's journal, the note, and then we also got a linking book to a prison world, which we certainly don't want to go into. All right, and this morning, where is live? Ah, I have a face cam today. I'm back, sort of. The mic's in the way, but otherwise, yes. So give the computer a good solid reboot, and that seemed to do the trick. Let's get into Riven and see where we're at. So in the dome, we need to find basically any linking book we want, pretty much, and take a trip there. Now, trying to remember how to get to the upstairs one. Couldn't. So just gotta do a peek. After all the stairs. Okay, yeah, that's in the up position like it's supposed to be. I need to make my way around to the other side of that, upward. What any of the linking books should do at this point. We just want to go somewhere else other than here, to one of those linking book worlds, and wrong way, but that's okay. Want to go to just about any one of those linking book worlds, and pretty likely we're going to run into again, because we've didn't run into Catherine, but we've got Catherine's sidekicks. Help her. Underneath, should be able to do somehow with the answers we had before. So I'm going to bring up for us a reference picture. So that should be showing on the screen now. And I wrote down a couple of different combinations of codes that we'd had recently, so I'm hoping I remember the correct one. Let's try. Based on our picture, we've got the first one looks a little bit like a K shape, which means that would be 3. So what I'm going to do is take everything off to the far right hand side. Actually, go from the right to the left, because that way we can puzzle. So we have long lines here: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. But the far right hand puzzle piece we have looks like, I'm not seeing it direct for myself because this picture is kind of small. There, it's bigger for me. Okay, so the far right hand one we have looks a bit like the K shape with the little sort of square corner that's been rotated, and that turns out to be 23 if we do the math. So this would be the end. We had 20 and 3, so we take this one and drag it down to there. Moving leftwards into this zone. Next one looks like a downward pointing arrow, and you can see from the reference picture in the top right, it looks a little bit like 16. So we take one here. 5, 10, 15, 16. And then to the left of that, we've got one that looks like the curve goes downwards with the right-hand square on it. So that says, according to the little picture, we've got 14 on that one. We've got 5, 15, and back one is 14. Then we've got a curve to the left of that. A curve with 1, so you can see that the curve is 2, and then every time you rotate it, rotating it 5, and then add the piece that's not rotated, so we've got 11 on that one. 5, 11, and then the final one is just the K shape. At the top is 3, it's not actually rotated. Oh, if this is the correct one of the combinations I wrote down, then this should open up the dome above us. And it does not. Which means...
Hello.
Morning, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. How are you this morning? You don't have too many meetings going on? We're working on Riven, and we need to get into this book. So hopefully we have enough power going on. But it looks like I tried the wrong combination I wrote down, so I need to try it down. So we're going to do it kind of backwards. I know I've got the wrong one because wrong combination. The next one I had written down was all single-digit numbers, and that's not possible because there's there, and we can't do that. Pretty sure it's in one. I put may have actually just misplaced these. Thought of this. 10. 5, 10. 13. Oops. There we go. I missed the 3. I didn't put the sitting on 1, and from there 3. Alright. We're stuck in this dome until we press a button. Which you can see in the bottom right of the pedestal. There's that round press button. We can get out if we need to. But we've been here before, and things were not powered up at that time. Okay, so looking at our reference picture just before we move on there, this appears to be, I'm guessing here, world number. First digit is 9, and then the second digit looks like an 8, but that's a place thing, so it's 9 times 5 is... Anyways, he's just got a really weird... So he's been trying very, very hard to get these books to work. And it's still not powered. There's a problem with that. Something yet again. Oh, sorry, with the camera. So let's get rid of the numbers. That. Now, okay. Now, let's see what we could have missed. I can't answer the linking book because I missed something again. Getting a little tired of this whole missing something business. From around. All right. Oh, I wonder. I think what we missed is, yeah, Twitch is twitchy. Sorry about that. Twitch live notification may not have actually done the correct thing. Now, I'm gonna ask you if you guys seconds Fantastic Sherlock Fox just to let me know. Oh, I got it up in the elevator. Just to let me know whether or not the game is showing as the correct game, because it could actually be wrong again. There's a possibility of that. This is Riven. Yay! It's possible that I didn't get it set correctly, and then when I paused to fix that it chose to not re-notify because it was under 5 minutes. It may have last tried to re-notify. I'm not fully sure. Tried to re-notify, tried to notify. Okay, so my question, what did I miss? Forever missing something. Time to return to hints list just to make sure that we're not bouncing around Riven all day long. I know I missed the power to power these books, but they didn't actually give me that unless I missed something in Catherine's notes. A quick boo in here. So clearly Gen's got the alternate. Oh, it's cool. Clearly Gen has got books working. The linking book working. It's just that use one for a prison. Where are we? So as we can see from the journal, just to refresh here, not that we want the note page. You can see it's sticking out the side, but it doesn't correct piece. Have that piece. Let's do all over to the top. That note back. So this is their sketch of the multiple different islands. And there's the gold dome. Where they've got the village. Oh. Okay. Been through this part. One thing I haven't messed with is there's a telescope thing right near the start that I haven't touched, so maybe that'll be... There's a lot of pages in this journal. Goodness. There we go. And I'll get back here and it doesn't help me. Don't signal him! Well, I can't do that. So I've got a code for telescopes, and now I need to figure out how to get back to it. Let's go on. Get out back. Get out the back of this. Sorry, the front. I keep forgetting because the blue button's on the opposite side from where I wanted it to be. Or, like, it doesn't run the meter. What do you call it? The tram track. Here's another one of the stopped buttons, which I don't want to go down. Another one of those linking books at the moment. Here and there. We are in the caldera at the moment. Not where I want to be either. Okay. Come on. Now. We can get back. try out... There was another spot on this lake that I had never actually turned the hissing piston thing to. So I want to give that a shot, because I really don't know. There's a spot here, which should go... Oh, so there's one, there's two, but it looks like there's a third one up and over. And I don't know what that does. So... yeah. Wow. Okay. The sheet I was looking at has now gone into a story mode, which doesn't help me a whole lot. For here, what about this? Okay, actually. I think I've found where I'm at in this person's story, and I don't like doing it this way because it really feels cheaty and sick. That I couldn't do it myself, but we'd be here hours and hours and hours rooting around. So I'm just going to take a tip or two and walk it right through just because we've been here forever. Down to the bottom. And I'm going to go around the outside. Come on, let me out. Over here. Whoops, I guess I gotta go up there. Now we've got this piece. That way. That do. Fills it with water. But that's not what I want. First that, so I won't get in there, not actually. Drain the water. Let's just reverse what I did there. Oops. That just moves the tube. Up here. Missed. I don't think I remember what this did, so. Lovely. Another one of these crawl around in the dark thing. I can, oh. Oh, I can go out here. Where are we? Can't go that way because there's definitely nothing there. Nothing there. This way. That just takes me over here. Well, that's kind of pointless. Kind of pointless. Oh. Got this pellet thing. Get up, I come back. That's really all it does. Doesn't do anything now. Okay. I'm retracing my steps here, but not very well. Looking forward to the end of this game because some of the pages you read are so tantalizingly close, but I don't know what I did wrong. That's the key. Room? Not spinning, so I stop that one. Let's see. Open that device, fine. But doing things differently? Certainly a very dark part of the game. Yeah, lighting. Let's see. Okay. Let's go back to his laboratory, because maybe there's something I missed there. Atmospheric but hard to see. Yeah, I get that. I'm not too impressed with that. I'd like to be able to light it better for you guys, but it's not easy. Where am I going? Okay, past his library. Going. 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 Am I missing wrong here? Unlock. Yeah. Oh. I had to hit a facepalm moment here. Nope, that's not it. Fine. Now what? Because everybody who does this game does it differently. So everybody and their dog is always, here's what you do next. And what you do next is all different. When I dead-ended myself, didn't help anybody. I think what I want to do here, I'm going to do, go out this door, go back to where we started. Something here that I have, oops, I have not done yet. Here's where we started. Kind of got stuck out of this thing. And there's the handle, but they've blocked it with a Riven dagger. I have not played with this unit yet. It makes hissy noises, so we know something is functional. It wasn't before. Now I have a combination that was not full in the past. Repeating numbers. But I think I will try it here. So let's take a quick look at the numbers again. Shapes I've got written down appear to be two curves, with 2, horizontal line, which would be 5, vertical, which would be 1, the K shape, which would be 3. So I'm going to try that. 2, 2, 2, 5, 1, and it does nothing. Did I do something wrong? This switch? Okay. 2, 1, 3. And still does nothing. So obviously I don't have that correct. I'd love to follow this pipe and see where it goes. Don't really want to fall over there. I would just think. I'm gonna get back to the... I don't know what I want, actually. This one goes to dome part flat, but I want to try and see if I get back up to the upper room. So, rotate this a couple times and just if that helps at all. I don't know, like, even the help sheets I'm looking at are not being very helpful in that respect. Oops, sorry for bumping the camera. That blank hole. Good work. Help out anyways. The Y shape, so we've got 3 to go around. Oh no, Y shape, a star shape. It's atmospheric, but man is it loud. This way. Where are we here? That's a steam pipe. That's how we turned on the sewer thing, which we didn't get to do. Something screwball there. I've done either done wrong or missed. Done that around a couple times. Twice in a row because of the way the shape is. Back to where we... This end. Hopefully we'll be able to get to the dome from this side. This sends me to another linking book. That's going to be a little bit disappointing. Get out to the dome. Get up. Thing does the stuff. Does. Opens the steam piece. This is where we had the marble puzzle where we had to put back all the various different marbles. I've got the marbles in there. Can I... Let us get through. I'm glad it doesn't reset because it's a problem. Back down. Okay, that's not where I need to be. Other set button. No way to turn. Yeah, it's up to the dome. Helpful. Oh, right, that's the living room. That. Temple. thought to do this different. Is a code in the kernel. Oh, did I write it down wrong? This again. Looking over here. Not that one. This. Get this thing fairly quickly because a lot of pages. Come on. I know I've got the number things. Just looking for the code. Is see down here. Oh, did I write it down wrong? Okay, so the curves. Looks like a 2, 2, 5, 3. Right? So it should be there. So this thing is connected properly. Should be able to 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 2, 5, 1, 3. But that does not work. Blocked viewport combination to which was acquired by the... Okay. I think that's just the power for this thing. One, 3. No. Oh. Now that I got that, what do I do with it? Oh. Lower the tilt? Oh. Okay. Supposed to be able to lower the telescope. I do not know how. No. Go down. Supposed to be able to see something here. I'm not sure. Type here. Wraps around there, you can hear it hissing. We have an up and down mechanism. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, pausing really quick for some coffee. Apparently I need it. Open sip coffee. Wow, one of those days. Doing port. There. Now we can see Starfield, there's a hole. Okay, what does that tell me? How much of anything? That's below our feet, though. Okay. So we can look through the hole, which means that that's beneath our feet, right? That implies that this may be some disc world. That way? Not that way. Gotta go. Back up this. Not the Caldera Island, that's your own thing. Not that part of it. Village Island. That way. Island. Forward. Up top. Go forward. Oi. River. Some of these people learn things differently than I did, in terms of order. So, directions. Over here. Go anywhere. That. Village. What have I heard? Figure out what some of these people think I've missed. I've got all the spots to be able to go to other places. I just haven't powered them, and I don't know why. The top, that's one thing. Ball. Wait, we're supposed to be able to go through any of the linking books and get to a new age. But you're wrong. Now the game. In here. Go out. Figure out why I'm not. Okay. Here. So what I think I'm going to do is take at the top of the hour. I think I'm going to Lego break. And then I think I'm probably going to leave this one for today because it's going to drive me absolutely poop crazy. Keep going. I'm just not really sure what I missed because of 4 different here's how we did it solution sets I've glanced at while we were playing here, as you've no doubt seen from my headshots and stuff. Every one of them seems to imply that we've supposedly done it correctly. Obviously there's something I've missed or misinterpreted in what they're up to, and it doesn't seem like I'm doing things correctly, because we get to the books, we can get into the books, that's fine, but we can't actually get into the books in terms of, like, they don't power up. I'm missing how I power them. I'm fairly certain it's Steam related in some way, but I've missed a Steam twist or something along the lines, and I'm not quite sure where. I wondered if it was the central lake, with the, like, where the Steam twist thing was in the center. But you can only power one thing at a time. But if I've got one that's correct, then I don't know why other ones. I just missed something really, really stupid. So we're gonna have to take a trip back. I think I know what I missed. The island where we had all the weird bubbly water domes? I've been going on about how the game was smart and blah blah blah, they've managed to randomize everything, yada yada yada. No. That thing? I didn't take proper notes with that part of the game. So, what I did possibly wrong was done that marble puzzle incorrectly. And if I've done the marble puzzle incorrectly, there is no way in a hot place that I was going to get and put in. Now, back to it. The upper level of the domes. Ah! Oh, that's not where to go. Where the tram at Gen's workshop goes. What happens? So apologies for the darkness, because if you get the marble locations wrong, then they cannot power the books. This is where I'm on the lower level, and I want to be upper level. Got to get... Yeah, so if I get that island wrong, then we are up the creek without a paddle, sort of thing. Which means I have to go back to that island and write them all down. Because our solution may be unique. That way. Yes, bit of a pain. That's fair. It's my own fault for trying to take a shortcut out. Caldera Lake. And the workshop. With a trim off that side. That was at. I think basically even if I had done it correctly, or like done the activity correctly, I didn't write it down correctly. That's... Forget to call the tram. Yes, I did forget. No tram. Okay. Button right. Nope. And really, this is kind of funny because you go out this door, but the button to call the thing is actually over there. There. Now I can go out this door. I'm sure even when Gen was using that workshop, the convenience factor on able to get the button work probably pretty lost on him. But it's not like he was counting his steps or the Fitbit or something. Right. Okay, so we're at the top of the hour, so as soon as this tram ride's over, I will switch over and do a quick Lego bit, and then come back. Something completely different. Entrances. Come on. You want this one? Get to you. Feels golden oh, nope, it's not. But oh, that was interesting. Okay, so this is the tool we want. Right corner. There's all kinds of shapes that don't really. What do we want? But it's not actually. Dome. That makes no sense. No shape. Well, Lego time, and then I will take a look at what we can do. So let's head off for a quick break, and I'll be right back. All right, let's build some Lego. Deep breath, hee, here we go. So we've got a new piece to work with. So I'll just set this other side. We've got a new square to work with. And first thing I want us to do is flip it over. Then we've got a couple of little rotating hinges. And they're just going to go into the corners. Oh, if I can get them to actually go. There we go. And then they smooth it off with a couple of little black pieces that just curve everything nicely. Now they have us flip it over with the hinge bits toward us, and we have 6 of these little triangle wedge things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Love Lego, there's always a spare. Okay, we have to put these on. We've got 1 second from the end, and then second from the end at the back. Okay. Then we move over 2 blocks, and we have 2 studs, sorry. We have one spot from the front. I can actually get it to pop on. Good morning. Okay, there we go. And then we have 2 more studs over, 1 and 2, back to the front, back to the front, to the front again. And 1 off the, oh, if I can get it straight. 1 off the back again. And then 2 studs over from that, or 1 in from the side. We've got 1 more, it's just 1 slot from the front. So our piece looks like this. Now they want us to take 2 of the little tubular connector, like rotating pieces, pop them in little, oh, ow, pop them in the little receptors, which I obviously did not put in correctly because they popped out and they should not. There we go, that one's in. And the same on the other side. All right, so we're oriented like this. Now let's just see what the other side of the Lego looks like. Okay. So I'm just going to do 1 extra step, and then they ask us to connect it to the other piece. So we've got 2 little 2x1s, all regular height, with a hole in the end, and those just snap onto little pins that we put on the end here. And then this back. Wow, I'm really not doing so good with that today. There we go. So they will rotate on here, not well, because they're not meant to for very long, but then it goes on to the roof section that we made last time. And these darker pieces just slot in, slot in next to the L-shaped ones on the roof, like this. There we go. And the roof twists down. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I'll give it a couple more seconds on the game, but if it's not making progress, in terms of giving us stuff we can work with to write down, then we shall switch games for whatever Wednesday. Because I don't want to be banging my head for another hour. It's not conducive to a good headspace when we're done. So I'll see you back at the computer. Just 1 moment, please. You would think, now we've got our grumbles back from the game, you'd think that this top corner, which is matched here, we should be able to get other shaped pieces to work. Welcome back. Yeah, we should be able to, in theory, get other pieces to work. Right? I don't understand why we're jammed into this shape. But okay, so we bottom Bottom right gives us an island like that. So the thing is, we're supposed to be able to figure out from here where the little marble goes. I haven't the foggiest what it's trying to tell me. I don't quite understand. So this is probably not the correct tool. I think it's just giving us the island shape, which is not super helpful. So maybe this is not the tool we're looking for. No, that is not meant to be forward. That would probably... It looks like it might be Dome Island, because rather literally it has a dome. Yeah, so I have no idea what it is they're trying to do. But this may not be the correct thing. What I'm going to do, get out of here. Around. Oh, it's another one of those rotating. It's okay. In and stop the marble because we can. Gold at the top, and I keep missing. Oh. This one I remember being hard. Alright, now we got it. That one will open up. Doesn't help us until we get the marbles done. But at least we've got another one of the linking books opened up. Around here and out of this place. This is what I was looking at. Oh, we were locked into the shape because of this. I see. Okay, there. Tiny island in the top right corner. Or not. Yeah, okay. Top right corner. Got shapes, but that doesn't help. I really hope this isn't a back and forth game. I have a suspicion it is. Okay, so note where the dome is. Back to this other building. Map for it. What a pain. Now we're in the top right corner. That. Okay. So this is kind of a pain to write down, so I'm just gonna grab new fresh paper here. I think I figured out what we're doing here. So for the grid, for the little square island, for example, we can look at this grid almost like an A, B, C, D, etc. They don't really, with this one in the top right corner, okay, for example, or if we do the A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 4, 5, this one would be, dome part is on B1. Your marble on B1. Okay. Now, I need to go back and click the next one. There is a bit of a to and froing here. Annoying, but it's got to be done. Okay. Then this one, that weird, I call it a couch cushion shape because for years and years I had couch cushions that were that shape. Now it looks like you can't actually cheat based on the grid on these particular island shapes. It looks like that's not going to help you a whole lot. The dome on this one, which would be where the marble itself is hidden, that didn't help. That's okay, so we've got that island selected. Then we need to go back and do the same sort of thing. I'm going to try and use the same with the island piece in the orientation as the other one. And then click that. Rotate around to see where the marble. I'm assuming it's the one in the big dome, because that would explain its nondescriptness. But that doesn't give us a location. So let's put it back in the original orientation. Got A, B, C, E. Actually, that's not correct. A, B, C, D, E. Kind of all over the place. That doesn't. Marble is over there. So we need to try and watch where we're looking. E looks like a red line, so B. And 1 again. Rotate this to find out. Oh, nope. A1, it's right in the corner. A1. Okay, so I'll put it back. It'll throw me for the next one. 1. 1. Now we see how this works. Now let's try this big square. The upper left one if I'm correct. More coffee. This one has a little bit of a delay in between the two pieces of the video, like this puzzle, and I'm not sure I'm a fan of the speed of this one. Because a fairly modern computer, you should be able to just rip roar right through one to the other. The dome in this one looks like it's kind of in the back, but we'll have to check and see. Back to the other building. Yep, please. Yep. Oh, guess not. Yep, there we go. Top left corner. There. Do not see the marble there. The Caldera Island, clearly, because it's got those shapes. Top left again. Rotate around to find. I don't see the marble bump there. Okay, this one? Seeing it. And that's not bothering me. Pretty blind. I'm going to come back to this one because I'm not seeing it. Because I'm just not seeing. But let's skip it for now rather than take forever and a day. L-shaped island. See what we can get out of that one. enabled. Will end of us. Back to the other building. Hello, mouse. Oh, smoke, please. Good. I really won't need it. Go. It's the top. Spiky. Not see marble. Path that we walk through. Don't see them there. Wow. Caldera E. Don't see the marble there. Aha! Right in the middle. Okay, so we've got E, D, E. Move. Crosses A, B, C. That would be A on that one. And we had top to bottom is 1, 2, 3, 5. So let's that one. All right. Let's rotate it around 3 more times. That looks like column A, row 2. And then there's one more super large cushion shape. Now, if I get the method correct and the actual placement incorrect, after doing all this, I will take a look at it off camera. Unless it's dead obvious what it is. And Caldera. Island with the hole in it. Go. Okay. Looking forward to this one getting redone because the graphics could seriously be improved on this. Be nice. This is like a large couch cushion. Just because it's got a bite out of it. Now, in addition to writing notes, although I'd forgotten to write or draw the individual squares, this one, as in these little squares, most of them, I've got it for the last 2, and we check the other 2. It allows me to put an X on which one actually has the thing we're looking for. Here, I don't see any weird bumps. Whoa. Not on that one. Crazy. Like it? Yeah, okay. So we've got A, B, C, E. No. E. Then 1, 2, 5. A, we bottom right corner. Got a D. Second from the top. When it's rotated the other way. That one. Alright, so let's try the the big square on this one. Sure. One I had trouble with earlier. And see if we can find the marble on that one this time around. Really like my coffee today. It's enabled. Down here. It looks like it's in the upper left corner. So I'm going to try that part of the marble first. Pardon me. See if we can get move on that one. For this section. Not seeing it unless it's in that hole. That's the only we've got here. in that corner. There. Okay, and then we'd have top to bottom. 2, 5. But I'm not seeing anything weird. Like, that's as strange as it gets. That you would think you would see the marble shape. But I'm pretty sure we went through all of these pieces and not see marble shape. And on this one, there, bottom right, the clear rounded marble shape. This one, even though the graphics are actually up as high as this can go, it's still not clear, so I'm apologizing to everybody for the pixelatedness of this, but this bit is, it's like that because all the puzzle. Yep, I don't see it anywhere else unless we use a dip. I'm going to go with that. And a couple pieces I have to just check. Actually, one more piece to check. Because although we found the marble blob on the smaller cushion shaped one, I did not mark down which spot on that paper it was in, so that's my mistake. Oh. That island is just funny because it looks like on the map here, it looks kind of like the shape that I've used. I go camping and have pancakes, because it's supposed to be a nice circular one from the left-hand chunk, but the right-hand chunk is usually like the drip, you know, when you've got a big spoon and it spills off to the side. This piece. It's in the middle of the tunnel. I guess it doesn't really matter because it would be yes. Maybe it doesn't matter on this one? I don't know. Oops, I tipped it one too many. Ah, right, okay. So it's the top right. It's going in normal direction. Okay. So let's see if this will help us, if we can get to the Golden Dome again. Big if. Oh, this time. Dip, there we go. Dip. Bird. Maglev time. One of the things they would probably need to do if they were to make this into a VR game, mouse. Oh. One of the things they would probably need to do when you hear sounds like doors closing and stuff, you need to be able to look around and watch it do that. There are some animations that aren't in the game right now that would need to be included to make it more comfortable as a VR game. See, there's a bridge off to the right. I'm trying to remember whether that's the direction we'd go or whether it would be the other side. I know we can get up to Gen's Gen's laboratory that way. Wondering if there was a quicker way. I want to be over past ladder, see over there. We want to get to the upper level of that. Here and out the door. Main level up. Upper level. Get that part. Yeah, because we want to go over there. Main level. On for that. That'll get us to dome. Not the dome we want, though. Not the dome you're looking for. Figured out how to get back to that island. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, and okay, it was. Yeah, it pops out of the. That implies we have to take the water road again. Come on. Wait. Maybe. Right. Into. It's either 2 or 3, and I can never decide. Well, I guess it'd be. Gotta turn it around. I think it's 2 because it's on the right-hand side already. Get us to the steam. Cross my fingers. Can't quite remember at the moment. Off to our there. There, now we can get out. All right. Raise that. Figure out which marble goes there. This one. Correct. So this one seems to fit what we had. So there's the L-shaped one. And I said it was the bottom right chunk and then 8. Got that. This one, upper left, E4. I don't remember C. So I'm going to skip that for now. Upper right chunk here, and it was A1, so that fits. 1 for this one, so there. Big long couch cushion. One here, I think. It written as D2, so 2. If everything is right, likely, but if it is, down and press the button. It should. Button does not. We did come here once before, but I've only got the orange one. Section. Add upper left was where I marked it. The B4 one. 4B. Supposed to be 5 linking books. Hopefully. Let's go back down again. Works exactly like it did before. But absolutely nothing. Okay. Oops, can't up unless I lift. I can't even read my notes. B4 is in the wrong spot. Having an issue telling colors, not helpful as well. This is in the wrong spot. B4, 1, 4, silly me. Okay, and it actually orange should be down here. 4 up there. Orange should be here. Notes. No, it's not looking at the cheater thing. It's looking. Everybody knows. See, I got paper. I wrote notes. So yeah. One. Now, where the colors were coming from, just so everybody's aware, these colors, how they relate, is where we looked at the various different spots underwater, and we were looking at the lights. It didn't use a yellow light, but they did use a purple light. That's where those colors were coming. Down again, and hopefully if all is well. Crossing my fingers this time. Because if we power this correctly, then we should be able to go to any one of the books. Still nothing. Wrong. Very confused because it's this one up into 4 chunks. A big X on this bottom chunk. I wrote 8. Then I've got this big large cushion. I put it all into its chunks. Put a big X on this chunk. I wrote, oh, D2. This one. Not E. That might help. And then let's double check this one. Big X through this chunk. B4. 4. This one has a big X in this chunk. And this no X because there's only the one chunk. And then I wrote 1. So stop screwing it up. That might get us somewhere. I don't. complicated puzzle with a lot of running around. I don't know what it's doing, but that's different than what it's done before. Oh, that's it? Really? That's it? Okay, it just... life, you can hear it coming. That's about as far as we get. Now we need to find a book. Any book. Do I tip it? Oh, nope, don't close the door. Silly. Silly. Get through, not door. Book. Maglev. Where are we? Of one. Go for a ride. Sure. Depending on what island we end up on, will affect which book we use. Finally got that puzzle figured out. So, the way things are humming and chunking along, we should be able to make some progress. 15 minutes to go, but if we actually make some progress on this one, I'm okay with that. I may choose to run long, depending on how close it seems we are to the end of the game. Finish off the game today, then it saves us from having to run a tail end of one and the start of another next week's run. So hop out. Oh, okay, there. Sure. Because we can. Get to the... I don't know. Oh, it goes down. Problematic. Need to get over there from above. I'll have to... Maybe. Oh. I don't see that we can from... Ooh, I don't... Ah! Ah. Nope, that just took us right back over. What I'm trying to do with hitting escape is actually skip crazy alarm down. Remember how to get up to that one. Up. Open the store. That. Hmm. Alright. So, this island's book it is not. Just wander around forever. I want to get up here, but not easy. Down. Up, not down. Right. Get us. Island just says, let me remember. We're here. Okay. And this one. And hard to get to that particular. I love these puzzles. Cool. But I did not use walkthroughs when I very first played them, of course, when they first came out. It wasn't that they didn't have them by that point. They were really, really quick to make them. But I didn't use them, and I spent running around in circles. What am I supposed to do next? How do I do this? How do I do that? And I made the same mistake with the marble puzzle. Exactly the same mistake. And I remember taking days wandering around and looking at everything. Or I thought about brute forcing the puzzle, but as you can see, the holes, there's so many possible combinations. It took me a while to clue in about how to read the 3D puzzles to actually know where the marbles were, and yeah, I still fucked up when I wrote proper directions. So, out of here. Out there. Down there would be telescope. Puzzle was buttons on. We do. Sure. Well, that's to the steam thing. That's not either. Ooh. Wasn't my eyes in my head. Where water says a 5-pointed star? This one probably won't be on either. Got on a third one. Yep. Because basically back to where we were. Yeah. Open here. And we. That's where we just were. Island. Direction challenge in real life sucks. Can we take 3 around? spinning thing again. No, it's not the spinning thing. Other end. Dip. Right or left? Try left. Yep. That's a steep. Should be able to be more. Dip. Dip. Once again, the shape of star. Out of sound. Longer than the animation. I wish they would. Alright. Try this one more time. And references. Okay. So this one should be the 16, 14, 7, on 1, 1. Hearing power this time. I'm hoping we're going to get to where we need to be. Hoping. Be a black book. I'm probably going to pull the stream. So I'm hoping that we don't see a black book. Get through it, and we'll move on to the next piece. Not a black book. Yippee! We'll move on. Cliffhanger as this may be, I'll just wrap her up. Animation. Boom. It's kind of like half a Death Star, actually. Star Wars. Look, oh, yet another prison. Fantastic. Out of this one. Look at this, and that's like the same thing was over here. Here's not to be powered. Here. That's the Tiny Square Island. Dead. Front. There. That one says 5 as well. 5 is probably the Riven one. And unpowered. We need to figure out how to power this. Press sort of button on the bars. So we've got books, every single one of the ages, or like to link to the other spots. Button here. Button. But the window, lovely. Ah, there's a button. Oh. Uh-oh. in.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become.
This guy looks like
Great
Christopher
father
Plummer.
indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
Uh-huh.
To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer.
Okay, that scene's gone. Let's go.
Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atris desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state.
This looks more and more like Tarkin, Grand Moff Tarkin from...
Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
Oh, the prison book. That prison book that we had where it shows nothing but doors. I'd love to power skim that fast, wouldn't you?
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Blah, blah.
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age.
Need time to decide.
Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it.
Doesn't finish it, Catherine even could.
The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
He really does remind me an awful lot of Grand Moff Tarkin. Especially the resurrected version. As we've been to all of these other ages, it's really not going to help us a lot. So we might as well open this thing and explore the room. Oh. Get out of here? Look at vertical thing, and it's like. Now this is the desk. When we get close, I'll show it to you. But there's a place on there that I actually took a picture of. Journal. Take. Look at all kinds of things. The whole room will reset. Out of here. Oh. I may need to stop to. Really frustrating because we're so close to the end. It's funny. This. That's an interesting puzzle. hints and tips and tips and gotcha. I really just want to get out of the puzzle. He has his blah blah blah. Up to go. This sounds like a good spot just to not to quit per se. Save the game. I'm gonna save one and then resume it. If something else changes, then we can come back to, let's save again. Got it. Game as 2. Well, right now I've got 2 untouched ones and 2 that I've saved differently. Oh. Oh. That one's still spinning, so I haven't been there yet. Wow, that's gonna make my head. Okay. My guess is I may need to go there. Been there before? Okay, I've been there. That's the Dunny Village Island. That marble... Oh, they're all spinning. Okay, that doesn't help. Into that tree. I really don't like the way this is giving me a bit of a... Get out of here. I don't recall the other one, so let's just go there. Clearly we can come back. Here. Hello. Back. Nice. That's cheeky. Fun. I've not been here before. Okay. Nope. They're going to be making noises, right? Hmm.
You made it.
Sort of.
But how'd you get past Ken? He must really believe I've gone mad.
It's crazy.
I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake. He's hoping you'll lead him back to Dunny. You can't let Yen... Atris sent you to save me. But if Gen gets back to Dunny, he'll kill him. I think I know how to signal Atris, but it's going to take both of us. You'll have to trap Gen before you can get the combination. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
Where's my mouse? It's going. Walking around. I would like my mouse. It goes down again. I've got the sounds. Left hand is on the bottom of the other. Paddle. Okay, so I've got that for later. All I can do? All I can do. Waste. Okay, well, let's... Where are we? Oh? All, I guess. I know this one off by heart now. I'm not even gonna bother, so... 60... 14... 11... world. Signaling again. I want to go into the only book remaining, the prison book.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here, I shall follow you directly. peace.
Here we go. The game's not over. It shouldn't be black. Ew! Great. And at us. Oh, he's coming. Oh, it swapped us. Okay. I'm outside the key. Rockin'. So this is what I had used for my journal cover, and I just took this picture, and then over here I'd written like a English title on the front of it, being my journal or some sort of silliness. Can't remember what it was. Much of anything. That do. Sorry about that. Give me just 1 second. I have absolutely no idea why my phone rang. That's okay. The light is some sort, but it looks like yes, but it probably isn't. Look around the room. What we want now, right? Okay. There. Whatever it is, it's not powered, so that's good. Well, no, this doesn't do much. Doesn't do much yet. You know, oh. Okay, that just brings it down. Oh, that's a keyhole. Okay. Down here? What is that?
¿Quieren atsu? ¿Shima? Shorate. Mata neta. Tagamem. Sanpote ganshem.
Dunny.
Si.
Dunny language. didn't tell me much. And washing stick. Yeah. Okay. Nice music. Great music. I could sit here all day with that, but hand washing station. I looked at that. Oh. Again. English. One. That's not again. That would be the read thing that we just heard, probably. Dead. There's the 5. The journal. Turned, and though it sets my teeth a bit, she's also vanished. It's stolen from me by the rebel. Guard tells it she linked into the Fissure Plateau cave, I'd guessed. When suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels. Guarded him and spirited her away. There. Great work. Okay. Catherine continues. Colonel blah blah. Moiety. Ita. Only true kindness I've ever been watching her there in the Imager. Sometimes wonder for your life with me, then I would do so in an instant. Leave the rest of the world to their own wretched. It sounds like he had a crush on somebody. Okay, and strangers arrive, so they are aware of us. I need only to wait and observe. The clock, but that tune. Okay. But ding, click, ding. It's 2 tinks. I'm wondering if that's the same code for the elevator. Only way to know, try it. What I'm interested in, some versions of the instructions say that we should be able to see again, hanging out in the book that we trapped him in, being incredibly ticked off. But I can't see that 'cause it's supposed to be laying at our feet. And it's right here. Not the one I want. One. I want the tiny one again. Up here. Flipping all this goodness. Zip. Zip. This and pick. Ding. 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 That. Oh, it did do something. Okay. I wrote it down wrong, but I did it right. Now we're into things.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it. We're all free. You captured Gen.
Yay!
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
Portal combination in your journal. Okay. Now, out of here as soon as I get back. Mouse. Don't have frozen. No. Okay. Now I got my mouse back. That took a long time. Not impressed. Gotta go back to that weird age. Me again. Stop it. One of those examples where you really think the guy should change his combination a little more often. Oh. I'm gonna comment on it. Into the place. We'll be back to the temple, back to the temple spot. I don't care if it's open because I know I can link out of there. me out. Back up. Home. Further. Good. That's not good. Something has changed. This one used to be out. To change something for the Yen's followers suing me and making changes to stuff to stop me. Temple. Wait. No. In here, now what? Oh. Right. And this one. Fissure they're talking about. Smash through and see what happens. Whoa. Uh-oh. That's not what I expected. Things getting sucked in. Tris, I'm sure.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't know.
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age.
as do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me.
You know where to find me.
Goodbye, my friend.
Measure, really? Again? And so do I go. Great. That is a really weird shape.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That Riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Somewhere along the way, my face cam died. So we have reached the end of this one. Next week we shall be starting Exile, which is the third in this series. And tomorrow I shall be back for some Mist and some chopping down of the world because we need to flatten it out before I can start the art I was intending to do. So, that said, I accidentally turned off my phone. That would explain why the video disappeared. Just wake that up again. Unlikely, but if you see me, you see me. Yay! Sorry about the mess in my room. Alright, so tomorrow I'll be back probably about noon Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern, or in Mountain Time, that's 10 a.m. to noon. We'll be chopping down some of the what's the word? The land on Dadcraft73's Java patron server for Minecraft, and that's where we're up to. I will just fade out this game. But thank you all for joining me. We are through with this one, and we'll start a new one next week. Unfortunately, it does not look like there's anybody that I follow to raid, but one quick look and see if I'm missing. Nope, none of my favorite categories are playing at the moment. With people I know, so I think we're just going to call it as a stream. Thank you once again, and I hope you guys have a great day. We will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.